Love, it's me. You in there? Look, if you're not feeling great or whatever, that's fine. We're just worried, you didn't show up, and we got worried. I got worried. I tried texting, calling, and you didn't answer, so, if you could open the door, please. Fuck, it was that spare key. Love, don't get mad that I let myself in. You give us a spare key for a reason. Call him. Pick up. Yeah, Rose, I'm in their apartment. They didn't answer the door, so, no, I haven't investigated yet. Look, I don't want them to have, tried to come meet us by cutting through some deadly area again. Look, could you just text him? Let me see if I can hear where their phone is. Yeah, okay, I heard it. It's in here. Bedroom. God, it's been a while since I was here. They usually come over to our place. Okay. Pop. It's me. It's Arden. I've got Rose on the phone with me. I'm gonna hope that you are decent, and I'm gonna come in, okay? Oh. No, yeah, they're here. I'll call you back. No, well, I don't know yet, but I can't really talk to them and also have you on the phone at the same time. No, yeah, I'll call you back. Love you too. Hey, Bob. You're just scared to death, and one of us is already, I guess, technically dead, so... No, hey, shh. You don't have to... I don't know if talking's difficult. Look, I don't want to be, mean. Because, just so you know that, of course, I always think that you are incredibly, pretty, but, you look like crap. Is that... You sick? You could have just texted and said you were under the weather. I don't get why the phone's too far away. You'd have to... if you just rolled over, you could... Given that it's not like you to let merely feeling too comfy in your own bed to not text someone to say you were cancelling. Can you not roll over? Hey, look. I have seen maybe about every kind of injury and illness that you could think of. You're not gonna freak me out. No, I didn't used to be not like a hired doctor. I mean, there's times I've had to play medic, you know. But no, not exactly. Not through being a doctor. You don't want to hear about what I used to do for work. We're talking about you, and you're trying to change the subject. So, are you gonna tell me what's wrong? Because I really don't want to call Rose and bring him down here in the middle of the day. That's why he stayed home. It's pretty sunny today. And, no, he wouldn't, bloody hell, he wouldn't hypnotise her without your consent to try and get it out of you. I just meant, you know, I think I've a harder time lying to him than you do to me. Well, because you know he can see through lies a lot more easily than I can. And I think you're learning he's the scarier of the two of us. Yeah. So, unless you want me, I could put him on the phone, I could ring him back. Or, you could tell me what's happening. Yeah. You alright with being touched? I was just gonna feel your forehead. Yeah, okay. You're not burning up. Am I gonna have to guess and list off every illness I can think of until you tell me? Well, if it's not really an illness, what is it? You didn't, I don't know, go out and break your leg and not tell us? Good. Then, you see, when you say it's just pain, that kind of sounds like you shouldn't put the word just in there. That makes it sound like you're diminishing it. Like, pain's still pretty bad, but okay. Like, the normal amount of pain is no pain. So, yeah, well, it might not sound right. And look, I've definitely been there myself, of having bouts of pains left over from injuries and stuff, and putting up with it because, well, other people have got it worse, or like, oh well, I can still kind of move or kind of walk on it, or oh well, I'm getting kind of, oh well, you know, getting kind of used to it now. It's just like it's normal, but it's not normal. Yeah, it's not. We shouldn't have to get used to it. I mean, whatever I have had in the past doesn't seem the same as whatever you've got going off now, you know. If you'd like to tell me more about it. And maybe if you want to tell me why you don't seem surprised that this is happening, and we didn't know anything about it. No, but I'm not mad. I'm a bit upset, yeah, okay, but not at you, just... Do you deal with this often? Be honest with me. Yeah. Like a what? Like some sort of chronic condition. Okay. And did it start recently, or you've had it a while? Yeah. Okay. And you didn't tell us before, 'cause why? We adore you, you know that. do you really think either of us are that shallow that we would like dump you over you having some sort of illness or pain or like that's out of your control? Sorry. Look, I get that it's your own low self-esteem, right? And your own issues that are making you think like that. But you realise how upsetting that is to hear, that you thought we wouldn't care enough, or you thought that we'd be so, I don't know, not selfish, mean. And I get it probably comes from people being shit to you in the past. I thought you knew we were better than that. Then let me prove it, yeah? Let us prove it. Not, but you're not getting rid of us that easy. Do you want to tell me how bad it actually is? So you really can't move at all right now, because it's just too much pain. Maybe you could keep your phone under your pillow or something. I don't know if it would fall out. You could sort of slip it inside the pillowcase and so that you could tell us if this happens and one of us could come over. Both of us could come over. It's not, love, when we want to help. Look, you realise, like, some days, right, that whenever we go to Pride every year, right, Ambrose insists that he's fine, but by the end of the day, he's so sun-fatigued. He has to spend a day or two or three or more just laying down in a dark room, barely able to move. And both of us, you know, well, I suppose I've been the one who gets injured. Ambrose heals a lot quicker, but you know, we've been through shit. We might not know what it's like to have your exact sort of pain, but I don't know. I don't like the idea of you laying here on your own all day. Thinking no one wanted to come and help, thinking that you couldn't tell anyone, thinking that we wouldn't. And being here all alone. Without anyone to help you. I'm not trying to infantilize you. You literally can't move right now. If someone else had been here, they could have handed you your phone. We could have been here to do that, to bring you food, water, to just check up on you. You're not as worried enough I've come check up on you anyway, but I hate to think if we'd overslept or something that you could be here all alone in pain and needing support, and it's not weak to need support. Whether that's meds or like a walking aid or like a wheelchair or a person here to help, cook you, bring you food, or even just help you get off your feet, out of a chair, And we would be so willing to do that stuff for you. It wouldn't be burdening us. We love you. And, when you care about someone, you should want to help them. I don't know if you've experienced anyone, romantic, friends, or whatever, leaving you or abandoning you over you being able to do less now. And if so, frankly, they don't sound like they're ever really your friend in the first place. I don't want to talk ill of anyone you care about. If they somehow stopped loving you because you got sick, that sounds like a pretty conditional kind of fucking love. But we love you unconditionally, yeah. We didn't fall in love with someone in perfect health, we just fell in love with you. We didn't, expect you to be perfect. And who's to say that me or Rose won't get hurt, or I don't know if we can't get sick by most things, but I don't know, or get cursed, or something like that. Anything can happen to anyone. But you should, I don't know, we'd stick by you no matter what. I hope you'd, if I was out and broke my arm or something, even if it heals pretty quickly, you wouldn't. If we were human and we got sick, would you leave us? And we're not gonna leave you either. You're not burdening us by having health problems. You're not a burden. You didn't ask for any of this, you didn't do anything to deserve it. No fucking sort of karma, I don't care. It's not your fault. And it's okay to want help. And I hate the idea of you not having it. If you laying here alone and in pain, and if you just even slept over the night, we would have been able to know sooner, and you wouldn't have had to have been alone for as long. And how often does this happen? Or even not necessarily how often does it hurt that you can't move? But even if it just hurts, but you still can move, right? But you're still in pain. Any level of pain. How often are you in any level of pain? And again, this isn't me trying to strip away your independence or infantilize. I'm not saying you have to have help. You're allowed it. It's not wrong to want it or to accept it. You're not using it as, you're not being weak. Someone else with a similar condition to yours being able to do things on their own doesn't mean you're not doing enough. Or this happens a lot. If you want us to help, I'd like us to help. And I don't like the idea of you here all on your own and being too scared to pick up the phone and tell us that you're struggling. And if I'm out and it's the middle of the day and it's just Rose, and if he can't get himself here because of the sun, or if you were, if you were with us, if you were staying the night, Rose is almost always home. One of us is almost always home. You could be home with us. You could come home. Like, forever, if you wanted. I mean, God, we should have. We'd already been thinking. I don't want you to think I'm offering this out of some sort of pity. We'd already been discussing asking you to move in. We just didn't. We didn't know when the right time was. But I don't want you thinking I'm only asking this because now we know you're sick or whatever. We already wanted you to. It seemed ridiculous having you over for so many sleepovers when you could just stay. And we rarely come over here. I mean, it's always you coming over to see us, and it's such a long trek for you. And I've done what happened in the woods, and I know maybe living in like an old kind of castle isn't exactly your ideal home, or sharing it with two non-humans, or it being kind of a way out of the major like town centre, and so you'd have to take quite the walk or drive. It's not that close to public transport, which I guess isn't that accessible for you, but you can always hop on the back of my bike, or you could literally cling to my back and I could run us there. I don't know if you drive. Obviously, if you can drive, then you can keep a car there or whatever. I know that might be inconvenient. I don't know if you want one of us to have to escort you into town every time you want to go out. Obviously, I mean, we've got no problem with just like walking you to the nearest bus stop, train station, or even all the way to wherever you want to go, and then leaving and just coming back to pick you up every single day if that's what you want. It might not be the most accessible home, but we could change that. I mean, we can't physically move the house, but I mean, we can change the inside. And like I said, if you don't mind the escort, then we could get you, to wherever you want to go. Could make sure we've got more food in stock and update some of the appliances. Whatever it would make it. Obviously, you'd get your own room. You wouldn't have to stay with us in our rooms all the time. Me and Rose have got our own bedrooms as well. Just because I think we thought, it would be nice to be able to each have his own space that we could decorate however we wanted, and even if we spend most of the nights in the same bed. But we would do whatever. We definitely should update the heating. Rose doesn't feel cold and I run pretty hot, so I don't know how good the central heating is. But whatever you need to make it comfortable, we could do it. We could make it somewhere that is somewhere that you deserve. I talked for too long, didn't I? I made it weird. I guess I want you to say yes. Also you can think about it. You can have as much time as you want to think about it. Really? You don't have. I probably shouldn't have asked you when you're in pain. I don't want that to. I don't know if that's going to cloud. Again, I don't want to. I've got to stop. You really want to? It doesn't. Okay. It doesn't. It doesn't have to be today. Whenever. But whenever you want. And you could also keep your apartment here if you wanted. Somewhere in the city to stay at. Oh no, Rose would be. Trust me. When you've been alive, hundreds of years, and have had money. Not that. I'm probably not allowed to say, but he could pay for it if you wanted to keep it. You can think about it. Or, more likely, probably just want to find you a place to buy, rather than keep paying your rent for this. You can think about that. I know that might be a lot. Trust me, you don't have to worry about not being able to afford stuff. Okay. And that goes for any, if there's any aids or meds or treatments or whatever that you want, you just let us know. Okay, I should go. Rose is probably worried sick. Do you want me to stay? I could order food or make lunch for you. I presume you haven't eaten since you haven't been able to. Yeah. I think we can at least try and set you up. I could bring in pillows from the living room and see if we can prop you up. Yeah. Okay. I'll go retrieve those then. I'm gonna call Rose. Hopefully he will not be mad at me. I think he would have liked to have been here when I asked you to. I'll go take this outside. Hey, no, they're fine. They're fine. So I have a couple of updates. Well, one, I they have sorry, I don't know how to phrase this properly. Like a chronic pain sort of condition thing. They haven't been able to leave bed. I know. They should have told us sooner. I know. We know now, though, and we can help. And I might have also it might have slipped out because I got a bit emotional. Very funny. I might have asked them to move in with us. I know you want to be there. It's just what came out, because I was worried, because if I hadn't come over, if I'd been late, or whatever, like, they could have been sat in here, laid in here for hours without anyone. And if it was us, I mean, I know, we wanted them to move in anyway, but with this as well, if they're with us, we could take care of them, Not sweet. Yeah, well, you're not mad. Well, if they feel up to it, I'll bring them over later, but I don't know if they'll be moving much, Rose. Well, we could set up a video call if you, actually have that PC work. Permission to retrieve. Thank you all so much for watching, my lovelies. Reminder that I have a Patreon. If everyone who subscribed to me gave me just £1 a month, that would help me out a lot, allow me to move out and keep making audios in a safer environment. Rewards of being a patron of mine include access to my Discord, ad-free streaming and downloads of all my audios, and 2 exclusive spicy audios a month, with at least 1 per month picked from your requests if you join the top fledgling tier, and more. I also stream on Twitch most Mondays, Fridays and Saturdays, and have an Etsy shop called Empty Masks where I sell fan art and original art. My Etsy also has stickers and other merch of my audio original characters under the Vampire Prince section of my shop. My art commissions are also currently open. Audio commissions are currently closed. Thank you to my patrons, my fledglings: Andy Christ, Salamoon, Lauren Lovett, Sazzy NK, Ebony Voigt, Fruit Island, Raincloud, CL, Nerd Herder, Satan is a Real Man, Ruby Red Gem, Carry On, Livia Nacito, Euronaughty, Asterash, Percy, Hell, Spicy But Sad, The Solar Sis, Tiffany Boyer, Void, Aspen, River Heights, Puff, Joanna Cole, Roses in Blue, Rake Art, Sweethearts Die, Emily, Sweet Jade, Tisness, Kit, N, Tsukiyomi, Emery, Zorn NB, Gothmobit, Peachy, Pumpkin Pie 2-3, Nicole Thompson, Dahlia, Valkyrie Ace, Despair, Caitlin Mitchell, Dawn Robin, Persephone Black, Oh Man, Lady D, Slug for Music, Beautiful Thorns, Fern, Persephone Paris, Null and Void, Seo, Doomafrog, Alpaca Avalanche, Philip Dameron, Steph, Astoracii, Mark, Foul and Rune, Demonics Anxiety, Deanna, Trunks Briefs, Ethereal Viking, Jazz, Emily, Vic, Nye, Ablyson, Amara Keen, Athena, Alyssa, Josie Moser, Pluto, Calix A, The Sleeping Poet, Next Time On, Silly Gay Goober, Nex, Goober, Bellwether, PyChan13, Aster Sarah, Rowan the Hunter, J, Fruit Volcaire, Shelbs, Melissa Simpson, True Starshine, Micah Strange, SH7, Ophelia, Deleth, Incognita, Irrelevant Listener, Desifowl, Green Flog, Keyboard Clicks, Sister of War, Gabrielle Simpkins, Charlie, Boop, Bookstore Cryptid, Edward, Joel McRae, Wisteria Song, Max Little Spoons, J. Aries, Ace, Delirious, Rave, Ellie Skybound, Sunny, Dakin Luke, Elixir Key of Destiny, Miles, David Moser, Ost, Virgie, Willow Arons, Lindsay Houston, Coffee Pot Cat, Cradle the Void, Grave 3, Rio Plushie, Momo99, Thembo Supreme, Mad Hatter, Grimbean, Maypop, Collective Unit System, Foxboy, Frostbitten, Alex B, Marco01, M, Warner Yako, Dal, Planet MB, Katie, Briarfell, Maria Davis, Jenia, Jordan, Omen Warn Them, PT, Daniel Wolf, Peachy Sakura, Crested Blossom, Elixir, X Profane X, Abby Cats 16, Skylar Sheridan, I Am My Family's Loki, Olivia Osman, M Siren, Cassius, Iceberg, Avery, M4A, Fishy 78, Golden U, Plant Gato, Frosh, The Silent Star, L, Undercover Clown, Chrissy, Janza Joe Paul, Wolf with a Book, Primrose Path, Ducky, G, Bumble Baby, Agenda Techno, Des, Ica111, Inovius, Untrustworthy Narrator, Rainstorm, Will, Seppi Day, Blue Flame, Bumpkin, Northern Isle, AMC 1720, Mixed Murder, Mossy Crow Phil, John Oxt, Molly, Hero, Quinn, SL, The Kraken, The Master of Tea, Arlo, Marina, October, Six Rabbits, Red Raccoon, Bexy, RMW, Red Velvet Rose, Rowan Torquil, Fantasy Princess, ASDF, Beloved Bog Goblin, March Andy, Ambrose, Midnight Whisper, Musa, Antichrist Socialite, Daniel D. Desjardins, Chaos Fox, Ash, Philogena, Nav, Black Seraphim 7, Heaven, Sequoia, Dragon Kitten 2, Ash, Adventurous Winter, Kiara Abley, Felix, Sam, Actually Static, Chris 07, Little Adventurer, Lost in Space Max, Colin Healy, Alex, Green Blue, Elle's Collection of Teeth, Angelus, Peachy Pup, Sakura the Neko, Lulu Boy, Luna Moth, LEC, Yanksits Connor, Bloody Wren, Grayson, Wren Pearson, Cinnabunny, Rose Cat, The Boy with No Name, Blue Cheese Cactus, Lex Frazier, Haz, Necromonia, Vexed and Hexed, Obscure Oni, Pidge, Vivi, Silas, Owl, Spooky Quest, Catastrophe 1742, Alec Worms, Mingus Owen, Jay the Bat, Becca, Caitlin Miskell, E, Banshee, Irina Shakina, Kitbird, Soulesser, Jack, Dionysus, Shadow 071108, Charlie Andy 101, Leviathan, Galactic Library, Apollo, Morgan, Vincent, Camiel Peterson, Costal Bumbun, Umiel, Fox, Benj, 100 Bunnies, Apple XX Pop, Ainsley C, Ranger Lee, Lovable Bull, Louis, Random MP, Jody Murray, Artist Lover, Fabulous Evolved, Lanky the Grave Robber, Kilroy, Mac, Roy, Shay, Riv, Fluffy Puffs, Devil Vidal, Kilgore, Fairy Pill, Elise Joynier, Simple, Jinxie, Derry, Apple Pie, Vi, Icarus, Verona, Gabble, Not That Eli, Ladybug 232, Extraterrestrial Omega, Midgardian Witch, Mothy, Helios Flame, Maxie, Clayson, Jazzy, Whimsical Willow, Tired Little Bat, Grey, Star Minion, Blaze, Val of Gaming, Vic, Kota, Caroline, Calgoon, Mad Dog, Trashy Kitty 69, Charlie Witt, Wilgrim, Kenma, Lemon on a Lily Pad, Ash, Core, Tobias Johnson, Black Canary, Chaotic Kai, Coda Wolf, Phoenix Hodges, I Need Healing, Zen, My Darling, Dead Roses, Virtual Angel, Rain Mimi, Mixed Teen 3A, Spoken Shepherd, Lettuce Man, Captain 8 Coco, Dame Melusine, Keegan Mattel, Artie, Nova, Trinity, Haggy Stotts, The Crispy Boy, Bugs, Toe Beans, 003, Amati Evel, A.M. Paulson, Cyber Hall, Forks, Blood and Roses, Tyler Jackson, Anti-X Social Corps, Maria L., H.B. Savvy, Scott Draws, Jen, Ollie Up, Cassia, Mama Poot, Sean Gorton, Sparrow, Emily Catherine, Casey Williams, Sam, Mothghoul, Fulfon Bailey, 93, HRT Stotto, Breezy Bot, Shadow Song, Nicole, Lou, The Goblin King, Green Blue number 2, Microphone, Bugsy, Bug, Sweet Candy Heart, Sol, K-Bear, Amalia, Plant, Luca D'Amico, Cry Wolf 883, Agatha Vixorek, Just Monica, Wind Mortal, Reaper, Sandra, Riverwolf, Celios and Robin, John Ward, Amy, Mochu, B, Erin Lena, Your Librarian, B. York, Joey, Ruby Angel, Mathilde Bush, Cecilia Vigerich, Hannah Manning, Sona Holikova, Delighted, Quiet L, Cody, Hootie Hootlu, Henry Scott, Malachi Brown, Eris, Elixir Hillsman, Celeste Baudelaire, and Miumi. And a thank you to my familiars. Saladeria, Cecilia, Jocelyn, Jessica Louise Forsyth, Moon Melancholia, Dust Like, Bitch and Bunny, Ali, AJ, Curiosity Girl, Nocturnal, Joel Botter, Emotional Lizard, Tarragon, Sweet Silence, FHVH3646, RGVVETF, Jubilant, and Ava Rankin.